Hi, I'm Bob Green. I came to Beit Yeshiva 13 years ago because I was addicted to a bad marriage. And I want to let all the new people know that this program works. It's been 13 years and I haven't been married once. It's crazy, I've been coming here for 13 years, sometimes I think it's too long. I went to my 4-year-old niece's birthday party today and I sang, "Keep Coming Back." Oh, yeah. 2 rabbis walked into a bar.
Yeah. Boy.
No, they didn't work here. I just wanted to try that one. Was a lot better than getting up doing the shy thing yesterday. I don't think I cried in front of as many people since the last time I bombed at the Comedy Store, really. But you know, I almost was late for the show today, and I was sorry to Laura, but I go to my ADHD Anonymous meeting every day. Yeah, we like to call it Al-Anon, and on, and on, and on. It's where the sharing never stops. But you know, I'm so grateful to be a member of Beit Yeshiva because this happens every Passover Seder, right? We go around the table and everybody says where they go to temple. I love this, right? So then it gets to be my turn. And I say, I go to Beit Yeshiva. Then there's a hush, right? They look at my bald head. I keep my arms covered so I show that I don't have tattoos. And then one brave soul will always say, "Isn't that the temple with the thieves, drug addicts, and the con men?" And I'll say, "Yes, and that's just our clergy." You know, I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky because so many people have touched my heart this year. Well, that's because I had open heart surgery. And I mean, it's true. It's really true. I did. I had open heart surgery. A lot of you know that. And for you who've never been through open heart surgery, it kind of feels like the first time your first girlfriend breaks your heart. Except this time you don't want to die. But it's true. It was late at night, right? And I'm watching late night TV, and my head's pounding, my left arm's numb, my chest is throbbing, right? But I'm watching late night television, and there's commercials for breast cancer and AIDS and mesothelioma. I mean, I was so much more concerned about my erectile dysfunction than I was about a heart attack. But then, actually, a few weeks later, I went to my doctor, and he goes to me, "Bob, you're in cardiac arrest." And I go, "What do you mean cardiac arrest?" And he says, "You're not getting any oxygen or blood to your heart or to your brain." And I said, "Well, no wonder why I felt like a member of the Tea Party." And then they wheeled me in front of those cardioangioplasty tests. That's when they put a tube up your wrist and it kind of goes into your heart, right? And it's an amazing procedure because it can put a valve in your heart, it can clean up any blockage, and it can take a picture and post it to Facebook. But then I had my surgery. On the way, actually, this is so true. On the way into the operating room, they asked for my credit card, and they said I had to pay for my deductible. And all I can say is, thank God my credit card wasn't expired. And so I had my surgery, and I got out of surgery, and I woke up in the recovery room. And for everybody who's ever been in the recovery room, you know there is no recovery in the recovery room, right? They're taking blood, they're giving you shots, they're making you fill out insurance forms. I asked to be waterboarded just to take a break. But it's great. Everything's going great. I'm feeling better. I'm getting so much better. I know I'm feeling better because when I got out of the hospital, all I could do is pray that I could do yoga again. Now I'm back to praying I could do my yoga teacher again. This is a demonstration. And then the crazy thing is, after my heart attack, I got a handicap sticker, right? So I got a handicap sticker, but I didn't have a wheelchair, right? So whenever I'd go to park and parked in the handicap spot, I'd get out, right? And people would look at me and I could hear them commenting, "Look there, he doesn't have a wheelchair, he's not really handicapped." So I'm feeling terrible about that, so what do? I start pantomiming my heart attack. Well, this being LA, now they start criticizing my acting. More pain and suffering. But I'm really grateful. I'm so grateful because I've had this amazing year. I'm grateful to you, Harriet. I'm grateful to Rabbi, who gave me the courage to get up and start performing. Watching him every week made me laugh. But I'm so grateful because of the experience I went through, my surgery, my heart attack. I now know that God has a plan for me. And that plan is to spend the rest of my life repaying Cedar Sinai Hospital. I'm Bob Green. Thanks a lot.